Hello, personal finance students. My name is Mrs. Lamphere, and I'll be your instructor for this course. So, welcome. And I'm going to first take you over, through a few things just to kind of get you familiarized with this course and how everything's going to work so that we can all be on the same page. Okay, so this is our course homepage. Kind of fun, right? I'll kind of go over what all this stuff here is in a minute, but first I'm going to take you kind of on a classroom tour, starting with our syllabus that you can find at this link here. Go ahead and read through this. This course is I think it's very exciting because we talk about a lot of real life stuff as far as insurance and taxes and managing money, setting up a budget, handling credit cards, and planning for retirement, and all those crazy things that you think are probably never going to happen to you, but will, and that you need to be prepared for. So the syllabus just kind of covers everything, gives you an outline of what this course is going to look like. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Then I have put together this assignment calendar for you. If you stick to this calendar and check everything off every day as you go, you will be perfectly fine in this class and passing with flying colors if you stick to the schedule every day. So I have it kind of spaced out week by week, and I tried really hard not to overwhelm you. Nothing's too hard. If there's a big assignment, then there's only a couple of them that week. But so all of these things listed are items that you need to complete that week. If the item is bolded, that means it's an actual graded assignment. So otherwise, like Section A, that just means you need to be reading Section A that day and reading through the Jobs in Demand magazines, and then the assignment comes in these discussions and the quiz and so on. So if it's a graded assignment, it's going to be in bold. Otherwise, it's just a task that you should be completing that day. So this is week one. Week one, we're looking at, you should be completing these before you begin. I call them mini assignments because they're just very easy and it will be quick for you to get some fast points in the class. And then you should be diving into Unit 1. So I have all that spaced out for you. I even have a printable version of this in our doc sharing. You can go ahead and print this out, have a hard copy, and then just check things off as you go. Doesn't get much simpler than that. Okay, here's my contact information should you ever need to get a hold of me. Always through K-mail is a really reliable way to get a hold of me. Here's my phone number and extension should you need to give me a phone call. But I do suggest the best way to get a hold of me if you have a question right away is this little chat box on our course homepage. So I sit at my computer pretty much all day, every day. So if you ever are sitting here and you have a question, just go ahead and type it into, if I'm online and available, this will be active and ready for you to put your name in. If I'm not online and available, I think it just kind of grays out and it doesn't allow you to put your name in. So, but again, I'm here most of the day. So if this is lit up and you're available to put your name in, go ahead. If it's a question over the text or the assignment, or you're bored and want to say hi, I like those comments too. So again, that little chat box on our homepage is a really good way to get a hold of me, ask me questions, whatever you got to do. Class Connects. We will be having Class Connects on Tuesdays at noon and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Okay, you've probably heard at least 10 times by now that Class Connects are a required event this year, so you must attend at least one of these sessions every week. They will be the same session, so you don't have to go to both. Whatever I do and talk about on Tuesday will be the same thing I do and talk about on Thursday. So, but I will continue to record these sessions, and I will post them also on this page as we get them completed. So, say for instance, in week 2, I plan on completing this creating a budget assignment together. And so, if you sat in on that together with me, but maybe you missed something or you kind of want to rewatch a certain part, that recording will be available on this page for you to go back and do that. So again, our class connects Tuesdays at noon, Thursdays at 10 a.m. Grading information. This is a document that shows you how you will be graded in this course. Pretty easy. Most of the courses at Insight are around 1,000 points and between 20 and 25 assignments, just like I have here. So something very, very important that you need to understand is I have cut a lot of stuff out of the text. So as you're working through the text, double and triple check to make sure that the assignment appears on this grading sheet, that it also appears on your assignment schedule that I just showed you, and that it appears in the grade book, and that there's even a drop box for it. Okay, some of them, if you do an assignment and you go to submit it and there's not a drop box for it, then that was probably an assignment you weren't supposed to complete, and you won't get credit for it. So make sure, triple check to make sure before you do an assignment that it is actually still assigned and has not been cut. That is the grading information. Let's see what else is over here. Okay, so before you really dive into this course, there are a couple things I would like you to do. One is watch this video, which you're already doing. Good job. And after watching this video, or even while you're watching it, you should be completing the video assignment. And I haven't got the questions posted yet because I haven't finished the video yet, which I hope to do in the next 5 to 10 minutes. But I'll have those questions posted, so you'll just copy and paste those into a Word document and then put your responses in and then submit them to the appropriate Dropbox, and then I will grade it and get that back to you. So that will be your very first assignment to complete. And another first assignment for you to complete is to submit a picture for our class picture page. This is kind of an example just of the life skills class I had over the summer. I just really like to see your smiling faces looking back at me whenever I log into the class. So this is kind of just something new I've started at the end of last year. If you don't have a picture of yourself, you can submit something that kind of represents you, like this little minion guy here, or Shannon was into music and art, Kurt was into soccer. So if you don't have a self-portrait or a picture of yourself to submit, you can just give me an image that represents you, and I'll put that in for you. And like you can see on our course homepage here, I've had Alyssa before and I've had Jason before, so they were, I already had their pictures on file. If you guys want to submit a new picture, feel free to do so. But that is going to be an actual grade this year. So it's 5 points, I think. So pretty simple. But yeah, just get those in. And something else I'm trying that's new this year is I've put video, kind of directed instruction videos together for you. I know a lot of times the text doesn't really go into a very good explanation of things, so I wanted to make these videos available for you to watch. And the intended purpose of these videos is for you to kind of watch and listen to them as you're going through the text. So I go through, I really go through the text with you, and just kind of explain things in a little more detail. Everything that's on the quiz I usually cover pretty well in these videos, so make sure you're watching the videos. I have the PowerPoints that I use in the videos. They are available in the doc sharing as well. So if you want to download the PowerPoints for notes so you don't have to take notes yourself, that is highly recommended. So far I've only got this Unit 1 Part 1 finished, so I plan on finishing up Unit 1 tomorrow and having all of these ready before you guys get to them. So hopefully you don't speed ahead too much, but if you want to, go for it. Okay, so I'll have videos over the text. Another good indicator that something is assigned is you'll find it over here in this blue navigation bar. So your first couple assignments into Unit 1 are these discussion questions and the quiz. And let me see my notes real quick. That covers the main points of this class. One last thing I'll mention is with this assignment schedule, I put in zeros on the following Sunday, Monday. So you should have all of these assignments completed by Friday. And if they are not completed by Sunday, they will go in as zeros, just so you guys are aware. That's a good way for you to kind of keep up and see what your grade is looking like. So again, I put my zeros in on either Sunday or Monday following that week of assignments. And that is about it. So hopefully you were filling out the video assignment along with this video, so you can just finish that up and get that turned in. If not, go and do that now and get that submitted so you get a quick couple points. Oh, and one more thing, I do post weekly announcements here, which are usually maybe some big upcoming assignments that you have, some hints and tips on those, and then just anything else that's going on that week I'll post in these announcements. So some main forms of communication with me, again, are the K-mail, the chat box. I do a lot of announcements, or if you need to get a hold of me by phone. Those are 4 different ways that I'm communicating to you, so you can use those to also communicate back to me as well. And that pretty much does it for personal finance and how this class operates. I think we're going to have a really good block together. I'm really excited. I love this class. I think you're going to get a lot out of it too. Most students really do enjoy this course just because it's so has so much to do with what you guys are going through right now. So this will be really good information for you, and I'm excited to get started with you. That is it for now. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.